So going in, you start with this particular gun, and you need to kill the zombies that spawn in order to either buy this gun or this gun as kind of a starting out point. Any of the others are really going to be more expensive than what you can afford to start with. So, and I really like this gun to start out with. The shotgun's good as well. The other thing you can do is don't be afraid to use what you've got as far as grenades go. Kind of helps you do a little better. Putting these up actually earns you money. It's only 10 per board, but it's a quick way to earn a little bit of money. They can get at you if they're on the other side of the wall and the board, even with the board's up, so keep that in mind. Let's cook a grenade, give it 2 or 3 seconds, and boom. Pretty simple. Nothing too fancy. And we're back up to 1,000. So starting out, the first, say, 5 to 7 rounds are going to be very expensive for you. Because you're going to want this as soon as you possibly can, which will allow you to revive 1 time. And you can buy that, I think, 3 times? 2 or 3 times, I think. But then you also want the speed cola for the speed reload. Let's cook a grenade, send it down. Quick way to get rid of some zombies. I don't like killing the zombies inside there simply because of those little bonuses like the double points or the death machine that I'm using right now. If they spawn in there or end up in there, there's no way for you to jump that barrier and get them, so you're kind of stuck. Now the other thing to watch out for with grenades is it won't all the time kill them. It may just disable their legs, so they can use their upper body to kind of crawl towards you, which is never a good thing. So we've got 3,700 points now, so we're going to spend it on speed cola. This is kind of a rough situation because I want that bomb, but see, it does so little good this early. You really want it like when the hallway is full. Go back over here, and once you've bought the gun, you spend, you know, about half or so, and you can refill the ammo. So that's always good. Of course, I say that, and it's fun. Max ammo. So we're going to take advantage of it before it disappears. The other thing that can happen is those guys over there, if you ignore them, the game will automatically kill them after a while, and spawn replacement versions of those that will come after you. So you don't always have to kill them. The game will take care of them. It will just take forever. So the thing that we bought that was like 3,000 points is Speed Cola, and so what that is, it really reduces the time you spend on reloading. So, at some point, we're going to reach a point where using this particular gun is no longer viable. Oh, I love the insta-kill. And when that happens, yeah, which is pretty much now, then we come back here to the mystery gun. We just keep our eyes back there. And whatever gun spawns, we can grab it and... Oh, I love that gun. Man, such a fun gun. So it'll spawn a random gun and you can grab it. The sniper rifles are really nice. I wish I had the map source, so I could sort of change some of the starting guns. Because like these things right here suck. Can't remember what this is, but I think it's a knife. Yeah, Bowie knife. That thing sucks. So I would probably replace those things with pretty much anything else. Rifle's not too bad that you get those rifles over there, but they're just not, you know. This gun. So there's probably a guy over there. Yeah. This gun's not the greatest. But we've got it, so we might as well. And so when you get a gun like this, kind of your strategy is to aim higher. The more headshots you get, the more money you get. But kaboom. There we go. This would be a perfect time to switch out the gun to something a little better. Make sure there's nothing coming at me. Use this or not. Of course, like most games like this, you can use your scroll wheel, kind of scroll between that gun or that gun. And then once this gun goes away, or you get rid of it, or if you run out of ammo, then you can, I think it switches back to the handgun, and you can switch between the two different handguns. So this map is called One Window Challenge. I guess I should have said that at the beginning, but for those of you who watched early on, you saw me coming into the map, so let's build the barrier, and then replace that gun. What do you got for me? This is fun. Yeah, so this is the like the M60 equivalent for this game, so the red around the corners means you are in trouble health-wise. probably get to safety. Alright, let's swap that gun out. Oh, I hate this gun too, but...
Double points!
Alright. I mean, and this gun works fine, it's just... You really have to take full advantage of it, you really have to keep the hallway kind of full with zombies. Here's kind of the overview of this gun, the L4 Siege. It's kind of like a grenade launcher-esque kind of a thing. Let's see what this thing gives us this time. Oh, yeah. At some point, money's not going to be your issue, so... Your issue is going to be how can you kill these guys faster. And the thing is if you get a crappy gun, don't forget, you have the guns on the walls. Kind of my go-to once we're at this stage is a shotty that's over there. So feel free to kind of go over there and grab the shotgun, because it is useful and helpful. It's just not as useful as, say, a gun you're going to get out of the mystery box. A bootlegger. Alright, so let's... Ding, ding, ding. So at some point you're going to find a gun that you really like, and you're going to be sad because you're going to run out of ammo, and you're going to have to swap off from it. There's like a ray gun that's really awesome. Even this gun right here, like if this was one of the default weapons, I would probably rock this as much as possible. Because even though I'd say it's not as good as some of the other ones. Make sure nothing's coming after me. Organ. It's still a viable weapon. So. Another one of those M60 style weapons, you know, and there's a couple others. There's double tap, which I don't. If I understand the verbiage, you know, I'm a shooter, so I understand what double tap means. But it doesn't seem to have that effect, or at least it's not, you know, evident to me. So this is what happens when you die. and you get revived. You get these two death and taxes, and you only get so much ammo with both of these.
Double points.
Don't forget, there's a couple of things of note here. You died, so you no longer speed reload. So I was going to tell you to go to Quick Revive and to Speed Cola. One of the things I hate about this game is how long it takes once you're at this screen, your game is over, to start again. You can hit enter, you can hit space key, you can hit the mouse button, I hit escape. It just takes too long to let me back into the game. Give me the choice to go back in, and it just takes too long. So yeah, one window challenge. I've got a couple of others that I play. GM Giant, or ZM Giant, Kayasuru, American Sniper, Toad's World, Rick and Morty, Holly Cream Cakes. There's a Taco Bell one, which is kind of cool. McDonald's Custom Zombies. So both Taco Bell and McDonald's, you're kind of in the store. The Taco Bell's a little better, just based on the store layout. The McDonald's one, you have these like those gimpy partitions that they use at like the movie theaters, which is a strip of like cloth or something to kind of create this barrier. And in the McDonald's map, they're all over the place, so you have to buy your way past those barriers to get to different parts, and even to get to some of the basic guns in this game. And so that's why I don't like the McDonald's map. Whereas Taco Bell, you still have to buy through your way through some barriers, but it's not as many. Simpsons Christmas, I didn't like that one too much. This one's a one window challenge. Rainbow, and then Minecraft. I play a lot of one window challenge. And it kind of takes me back to like the Left 4 Dead, where it's kind of, survive as long as you possibly can. You had that part of the game where, it was just, wave after wave after wave of zombies, and you kept going as long as you possibly could. And I really enjoyed that part of the Left 4 Dead series. I'm not sure if that was on 1 or 2. But there are critical points in certain maps, and it just dumps you in those points, and you have just unlimited ammo to kind of fight your way past those points for as long as you possibly can. And so this kind of reminds me of that, and this is why I like this. It's like, we're going to give you as much ammo. I'm going to get the shotgun this time. We're going to give you as much ammo as you possibly want to see how long you can survive. Because once you get past like 10, you're no longer worried about money. Money is not what's causing your grief. As a matter of fact, once you get to like 10, you waste money, or at least I waste money pretty ridiculously, Whereas like in this stage, every single point or every single dollar in the game matters. So you're really spending your money or spending your points intelligently. Once you're at 10, you're not. You're really just spending as much as you can. So grab your quick revive. And the thing is, don't do like I did. Even if you're overwhelmed and the guys are right here, get that quick revive. And then like kite them around. I know that the game doesn't allow you to kite them very well, but just do your best, because you're going to want that quick revive. Even if the net result is that you die immediately after buying that quick revive, you're going to get death and taxes right away, which is going to allow you to kind of clear the rabble, clear whatever's directly in front of you. and continue to fight. Don't forget to turn this guy on. Maybe here on this round I'll buy some of the other default guns you can buy and kind of show you, you know, what they are, what their limitations are. But I need to get 3,000 points first so I can get the speed loading. Kaboom. There we go. Not that I have 3,000 points, I just cleared the map. And I'm gonna go back here and buy some more. So the gun that you buy, it's gonna show up here, and once it shows up here, then it'll show you the cost for ammo, which is usually about half the cost of the gun itself, which in my opinion is completely worth it. That speed loading is really going to save your butt. So you want to get that as soon as possible. Whee! The death machine. You know, I'd almost want to make, you know, kind of a one window challenge version 2, or even like a half version, like 1.5, where the only option is death machine, and just see how long you can stand. I mean, you really have to suck at life to not be able to stay alive forever using the death machine. But I'd like to see sort of that play out. Another idea I have is the ray gun, and I would put that in there. You know, the ray gun is just very powerful for what it does, and so I think if you can get the ray gun as a default,
Double points.
yay, double points. Then you'd probably get it to 20 or 30. I can't remember what my highest was, but I want to say it was like 19. Alright, so here's this gun. This gun's not a bad gun. This is a KN-44. Don't judge it based on then, because I had the insta-kill going. So it's not quite indicative of the performance of this firearm. This right here is kind of what you would expect, or what you should expect off of this gun. And so one of my biggest concerns with it is it doesn't hold a lot of ammo. I think it's like 160, not 210. So it's not a lot of ammo. Damn it. Of course I just bought ammo and it gave me ammo. The game loves doing that to me. It's like, hey, I noticed you spent money on ammo. Let me give you free max ammo. And so at this point, you know, I've only got 5,000, but I'm not really concerned with money at all. So back, more. See, so easy to forget how little 210 rounds is in this situation. Alright, so I'm going to rebuild the barrier real quick, and I'm going to swap to one of the other guns. So this is the other gun, the VMP. 240, so it's a little more. As you can see, the VMP really does good work. But you're really going to spend one of the guns I don't mind getting. So we're already at 10. What's this guy? MBA7. I just bought ammo, and it's like, you have max ammo. Game loves doing that to me. Good news is, I go through ammo on this thing pretty quickly. So I'm going to rebuild, and I'm going to get the other one. I'm going to show you that one. Alright, let's grab this guy. That sucks. This is the one I hate. Because it's 3-round bursts, you know, and in real life, you know, firefights, that's what you're going to use. If you have a fully automatic firearm, you're going to do it in 3-round bursts. Just because muzzle climb is a thing, and you're just going to waste a lot of ammo. But in the game, it just sucks balls. I don't want to go back to my VMP. And you can throw grenades in there. I don't know how effective it's going to be for you. And once in a while, you'll have a headless zombie coming after you. Whee! Go grab some more ammo before I get eaten. Because I don't want to get eaten by some zombies. There we go. So that's kind of the overview of the default guns. Let's give us a mystery gun. Let's see what we can get. My friend the SVG. Such a fun gun, man. It feels a lot like the Barrett 50 cal, where you're just like, you don't need to be accurate. You just need to be close, man. And if you put that round, you know, within half a foot of the target, they're gonna have a bad day. look at the money I've got. I've got over 20,000. So, you know, at this point, I'm not even thinking about money. I'm thinking about what I can do to survive. You have wave after wave of zombie going on here. Some of them fast movers, some of them slow. So, probably a little slower. Oh yeah, the Rift. I love this gun. It's not the ray gun that I was thinking of, but this is another one of those where, like, if they replaced this gun with the Rift, if they replaced the L-Car with the Rift, I'd be a happy guy. I really don't need double points. I mean, I'm already looking at like... You know, I'm already looking at well over what I need. Let's see what we can dig out of the box. See if we can get a ray gun. Bootlegger. It's just not worth it to me. If you're watching this, you want to add me. My name on Steam is Siler. I have a picture of Red Foreman, although I don't think it's from that 70s show. Actually, I know it's not. But it says, you know, there's a dumbass. So that's how you can tell, because there's a few. It's SYLAR. Get that. Get that. Get that. So I stupidly like ran up because I wanted that max ammo. So I'm gonna come back here and grab this and this. And so yeah, this is usually, yep, so I've had 3. Here we go. So now if I die, that's it. That's all she wrote. And so I'm on 17 right now. Usually a little more careful, but not, to be honest. I mean, 17 is about on par, so it's not terrible performance by me. by any means of imagination. And so that's, you know, I think I've gotten in the 60,000s before, but that's about where it's at. So now I'm hitting my left and right mouse buttons, my space, my enter, my escape key. I just want to go back to the main menu so that I can start another game. And so this is my biggest complaint with Black Ops Zombie, is how long it takes me to get back into another game.